What up, boys, and welcome to a sort of new video idea today. This one was actually suggested on Patreon by Determined Games, I do believe. And before we start today, I should obviously give a shout out to Demonetized and Jacob Gridjalva, I think is how you say it, on the Patreons today. They are the £9 and £25 tiers respectively, which get shout outs every single video. If you're interested in supporting the channel, it'll be like the second link in the description down below. I don't know, go check it out if you want to join the Patreon. It's there. But this video idea is almost like a series, if you like. Maybe we'll do this like weekly or whatever, but it's almost looking at cards in the game and, you know, just reviewing them as a card, if they need balance changes, if, you know, they're too toxic, and just giving an overall viewpoint on a little bit on how to use the card, a little bit on how to counter it, and just its standings in the game right now. So I thought we'd kick it off with probably the most controversial card in the game right now, the Mega Knight. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into a classic challenge, because this isn't really about gameplay, this is just about feeling the card, if that makes sense. So it doesn't matter if we get a level 8 who's really bad at the game. And yeah, I guess I get the most comments, apart from new videos, I get the most comments on my Mega Knight video, because I had to do an entire video on how to counter this thing, because people really do not like it. I think it's because it obviously has the sort of annoying spawn effect where it does do fireball level damage as soon as it spawns, but oh, my game just crashed. You know, I've played this game for like 4 years and I've never had that happen. That's oddly concerning. Okay, well, we're not doing too bad off of it. Alright, well, poor start, I guess. What was I saying? Yeah, I get the most comments on that video because people really don't like how it spawns and it does so much damage, but essentially, I'm here to say it isn't that bad, in my overall opinion. Like, I understand why people hate it, but, like, really, it's sort of not that great, because you can't just place it down all the time. As you can see, or as you know, it obviously costs, like, 7 elixir, so it's not as if you can just spam plant it, right? And I've only been able to play it once this game, and it's meant that I take a load of damage on this lane here. So, if anyone does ever try to invest it, you literally just go and punish the other lane like this guy did, and I'm down in damage, and he didn't really counter it too well on that side, but that's his fault, not mine. Obviously, I'm going to try and use it to make it good, even though I'm saying it's not too great right now, but, you know, it's besides the point. So yeah, the elixir count is something you need to remember, and also, it's got pretty low damage. He countered it with a cannon, which itself isn't great in terms of, like, health, so it took it down pretty easily. But if this guy just goes, like, Ice Golem and Musketeer, he's fine. But 2.6 is actually a weird matchup for the Mega Knight, because yes, it has some pretty good targets to play against, but also it doesn't do great against Cycle, and he can just spam it to counter it. And then my wall break is connected over there, which isn't great for him, but, you know. So yeah, this guy hasn't actually played too well. This is going to be the only chance I've had to do this. And that he's done that horribly wrong there. You do not give me value into the Mega Knight. I couldn't get the jump on Dorothy, but I didn't really need it. So yeah, there's a tip, I guess. Don't give Mega Knight players that value. Don't just go play into the don't play that many troops into one lane when you know your opponent has a Mega Knight and can and will use it to defend, because that's probably where you get most frustrated, when it gets that defensive value and then it counter pushes because you don't do too much damage to it when you attack. So you saw that guy there, he put a Hog and a Musketeer into my lane, I defended with a Mega Knight. He went with Earthquake as well, so he spent what? He spent 11 elixir, I countered it with 7, and then I could counter push, so I had a pretty much half-health Mega Knight that took some damage from Musketeer, and 4 elixir worth of troops, so say that was a mini P.E.K.K.A. A half-health Mega Knight and a mini P.E.K.K.A. when you don't have any elixir to spend isn't a great look for you. So yeah, just like, don't play into it. Like, this video is quite interesting because you now get to see inside the mind of a Mega Knight player, because I'm playing Mega Knight right now and I'm telling my 4. That's a poor level 8. Aw, he's like a level 8 actual noob deck. It's sort of cute, you know? I'm gonna cut this one out because none of you really want to watch this, do you? He just spent an entire minion horde to counter wall breakers and they still connected. What a guy. I'll probably cut all of that out. I might just, like, put it in post and not have any speech over it, but, like, I just put a Mega Knight in the left lane because I knew he was low on elixir, and it took his tower down to 100 HP. And maybe that's a note, right? Like, maybe you're not managing your elixir to the greatest of your abilities, and what's happening is you're getting put so far down on elixir that a Mega Knight of the River will just kill you. And one of the things with Mega Knight is, like, if you overspend on it, it can get value just because it does splash damage and it has high HP. So it's pretty hard to just take off the board. But look, a mini P.E.K.K.A, if it was level 9, would do a little bit better, but you get the point, right? So yeah, there's another tip for playing against it. Like, just don't overspend anywhere, really. Mega Knight's one of those cards that can compound an elixir deficit. So if you're down on elixir, on defense or on offense, the Mega Knight is going to make sure that you're going to feel that. As we saw in the first game, my guy overspent on offense with the Hog Rider and the Musketeer, and that guy overspent on defense, and I could literally just put Mega Knight at the river. So yeah, it's all about managing your elixir, and if you're not great with elixir, you're probably struggling a little bit against Mega Knight. And of course, I can link you in the top right corner my counting elixir, or just like elixir management video, because that one should help you out. So this matchup's a little bit weird, actually. I actually despise this deck. It's probably one of the ones I hate the most in this game. It's so frustrating. I hate Barb Part, man. Like, it doesn't make any sense, but I hate it. Like, it's not even that great a card, but, oh, it's just so annoying. There's so many barbs, and I just can't be bothered. Firecracker is pretty good against it. Mega Knight's pretty good against it, so we should be alright. I don't know if we're going to be great, but we should be alright. I'm lucky we can do stuff like that, and then we can push in. I pushed the wrong lane, but it's fine. I didn't think the Firecracker was actually going to shoot. Wow, Tornado for that, huh? Is that going to activate? Surely not. Bro, that was like so far away. Fair play though. Good job, dude. Yeah, I don't know why Firecracker's in this deck. It doesn't pair too well with Miner. I don't even have mine level 9 yet, so I don't know why I'm using it. I'm just one of those people. You're gonna let that hit? Ew. I mean, okay, dude. That's what you want to do. Alright, let's do this. And keep that Ewers alive. And I can go in here. It's not a good look. We keep the Spear Gloves up there. Or not. We did for a little bit, I guess. Alright, let's Firecracker in here. Pew. Drag the Baby Dragon. Yeah, that's the one. Cool. Let's do this. We're just going to NATO again, but... Ew! Go on, go connect, go connect, go connect. It was close. Alright, we're just going to Mega Knight again. I feel less comfortable now that we're in double elixir, but... What can you do, eh? Let's go in here. Let's go Ewers here as well. Cool, we killed off the cannon cart, which we need to do. Oh man, he gets so much value, it's such a shame. Every card he places gets so much value because there's not too much I can do against most of it. We're going to early split this gang. So we can distract that Baby Dragon just like that. We're going to get the Wall Breakers out now. We're going to play the Mega Knight over here. Go on, go connect. You can do it! Oh, it did! Nice! Well in. And of course we can just mini P.E.K.K.A onto this. And we can then counterattack with a Miner, although he's gone. Ice Whiz, which isn't very fun. Should be okay. I don't know why he's stacking so many units this lane when it's Barb up to the other lane. It's not really how you should be playing this. I mean, I'm just going to keep cycling Mega Knights, because of course it does a great job. And I just need to stay alive, basically. As long as I can do that, I'll be alright. Alright, Mega Knight again. Yeah, see, now he's putting the Ice Whiz in the correct lane. But I somehow have so many units to give value as well, which is really nice. Mini P.E.K.K.A protect? Nice. Want to keep that Firecracker alive, and we did. He should be NATOing these miners. Also, the Firecracker is onto the tower. Oh, it's amazing value. And we've got the Mega Knight still alive on the other lane. So if you do struggle against this matchup, just try and keep pressure up. That's literally all I'm really doing. Oh, he's had poison this whole time. I'm just keeping pressure up in the other lane. Luckily, I have Mega Knight, as I said before. Really helps out. Is he giving up? No. Maybe he lagged. That does suck, but I was winning anyway. You usually want to have a spell in this matchup, especially against Graveyard, but, you know, unfortunately I don't. It's very hard to get damage without spell cycling. But we're doing it somehow. Let's get in there. Is he giving up on his on his Barb Hut plan, or... Oh, no, he is actually getting a lot of damage. He uses Nado, though. Oh, come on. We got that. That's on, right? Man. He's actually getting pretty close with this. He's decided to come same lane, which was always the right call. But he's just realised it. We should be okay. Zap in there. Mega Knight here. Oh, no, he can actually just poison cycle, can't he? Oh, no. Come on. This has come so close. We should be okay. I sort of threw closer to the end there, but we're mostly okay. He's out. GG. That matchup's really hard to do for 5 minutes when Triple Elixir's alive, and he stopped playing Barb Huts, which was sort of keeping me in the game, but he didn't realize that until late. So yeah, there's, I guess, a little review on Mega Knight. I don't personally think it needs a nerf. It was good in the matchups that I showed. Against 2.6 and against the Splash Shard sort of Barb Hut stack deck, because of course against 2.6 it counters the Hog, and against the Barb Hut stack it counters the Barb Huts very nicely, so yeah, it was actually pretty good in those matchups that I played, but I still don't think it didn't even feel overpowered in those games. Maybe in the Barb Hut stack one it was a little bit better because it kept his Barb Hut entirely out of the game, but that is solely matchup dependent. Even in the 2.6 game it didn't feel too strong because, you know, he just outcycles it every time, and I can't really be spending 7 elixir every time he plays Hog. There was one instance with a Musketeer it went well, but really not the best. And yeah, the fact that it's 7 elixir and is countered pretty easily by anything that does high damage does mean that it's not one of the most meta cards in the game, but it still is pretty good. I don't think it needs a nerf though. I don't think it needs any sort of rework really. I think it's in a good spot right now. What I think it could have is maybe a few more counters in the game, right? You got P.E.K.K.A that fully counters it. You got Mini P.E.K.K.A that does very well. You have stuff like Knight that does very well, but a lot of these cards aren't really meta because the Ice Golem is so strong, really. Mini P.E.K.K.A's coming into the meta more now, but Ice Golem is still the premier mini tank, and it doesn't do well against Mega Knight, and that can make it feel overpowered. So yeah, really, just manage your elixir and make sure you're not overspending ever when you're playing against Mega Knight. That's pretty much how you die. But yeah, let me know what you think of this video format in the comments down below. I might try and do this weekly alongside a more strategy-based video, just because, you know, posting more won't hurt. And yeah, let me know any cards you want to see covered in this sort of format. Apart from that, thank you all for watching. I hope you did enjoy this video, and peace.